guys, today I'm going to do a brief video on the product rule and how to use the product rule to calculate derivatives. And I have the formal definition here, but essentially we use the product rule when we have two functions multiplied to each other. And I'll walk through an example. So suppose we have something like y equals x squared times x cubed plus 4. And here you guys should notice that we have two functions multiplied to each other. So we can call this first one f and this second one g. Right, so those are our two functions multiplied to each other. And we're just going to go ahead and apply this rule up here. So to take the derivative, right, y prime is going to equal f, so that's our f, x squared, times the derivative of g. So right here, using our power rule, we have 3x squared, and the derivative of a constant is 0, so we're all good there. And we have a plus sign, and then we're going to take the opposite, so g times the derivative of f. So g here is x cubed plus 4, and we have the derivative of f, which is, using the power rule again, would be 2x. Right? So then we just go ahead and FOIL that out. So this is going to equal 3x to the 4th plus 2x to the 4th. So that's 2x times x cubed, and then plus 8x. Right? And then simplifying that down a little bit more, combining like terms here, we get 5x to the 4th plus 8x. And that would be your final answer. And just a quick note here, you guys. Here I just happened to call this function f and this function g, but you could have called this function g and this function f. Totally up to you. You can feel free to give it a try on your own, and you should come up with the same answer. So just remember, you're taking essentially your f function, multiplying it by the derivative of your g function, and then adding it to your g function multiplied by the derivative of the f function. And just one more quick thing here, if you guys notice, right, if we had just FOILed this out to start with, right, so y equals x to the 5th plus 4x squared. So again, I just FOILed it out like this. And then we decide to take the derivative, right, using the power rule. So y prime equals 5x to the 4th plus 8x. You would get the same exact answer. So again, there are multiple ways to do things here. You could use the product rule, you could use the power rule. Essentially, it's the same thing. So I'll go ahead and walk through one more quick example. So we have y equals x cubed plus 6x minus 1, all multiplied by 4x plus 2. Okay, so our first step here is just going to be to label our f and g, and again, you can choose whichever one you want to call f or g, but essentially you see two functions multiplied by each other. So I'm just going to go and choose this to be my f, and this to be my g, and just go ahead and apply the power rule to find the derivative. So our derivative, y prime, is going to be equal to f, which is right here, so x cubed plus 6x minus 1, times the derivative of g. So our derivative here would be the derivative of 4x, which is just 4, plus the derivative of our constant here, which is 0. So we get left with our 4, plus g, so 4x plus 2, times the derivative of f. So here again, applying that power rule, we get a 3x squared plus 6. And again, the derivative of a constant is 0. So we can go ahead and clean this up a little bit. So y prime is going to equal, we're just going to distribute this out, this 4 out here. So we should get 4x cubed plus 24x minus 4. And our plus sign. Again, we're going to just distribute this out here. So it's going to give us a 12x cubed, right, plus 24x, and plus a 6x squared, and plus 12. And finally, I'm just going to go ahead and combine like terms. So this will give us a final answer of 16x cubed plus 6x squared plus 48x plus 8. And there you go. That would be your derivative using the product rule. So that's it for this video. I've created another video where I walk through some slightly more challenging product rule problems, specifically these 6 right here. Feel free to check it out. I've linked it down in the description below. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to ask away in the comments. Hope this helped, and see you guys soon.